Well, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Fellowship of Stealth. Today's a special treat for October. We are stealthing in hell. There is a state forest here, state rec area, I think, and there's a lot of horse trails. And I am going to stealth these horse trails and explore hell. Come along with me. So, very easy way in today. It's a nice trail. It's a horse trail. Small parking lot. It's all dirt. One other car was there. A couple of guys that were kind of at the trailhead when I came in, but I'm not worried about that. Easy in, easy trail. This will be a nice night. We do have some rain coming in. Been watching it all day. It's a couple hours, 3 or 4 hours of rain. The chance is between 30 and 60. And it was supposed to be earlier, and it's been pushed back a couple times. So we'll see. I'll be all right. This is definitely going to be the coldest night I will have tried. Not in the hammock over the course of all the years I've been using it, but over this new season where I've been using the overquilt and underquilt. So I'll be testing that tonight and see how that goes. But right now, I'm just gonna go a little farther in, find a place, squirrel, set up the hammock, ditch my stuff, and then have a nice little surprise for dinner. As I said, it is a horse trail. So I decided for this stealth camp to go back to the woods. It's exciting when you're behind something or there's a really cool thing to explore where you're stealth camping, but I had a rather shitty week and I don't want to worry much. A lot of the point of stealth camping is just to get out and relax. So I just wanted somewhere easy today, and I just want to sit back, have a few beers, and just relax. Unwind from the week. Okay, this might be a winner here. I'm just gonna go down a little bit farther and check. It goes in and it drops down a bit, and there's some really big trees that would work just fine. But let's go just a little farther down and see if there's anything better. So I'm gonna look down here and see what it looks like if we go a little bit farther down. This could be a winner. A lot of dead trees though. Well, never makes you feel too good if the trees you're looking around at and potentially using have like spikes of death going all the way up them in case they came down, but I guess it wouldn't really matter if it came down, it came down. You're doomed anyways. But I think this spot might be pretty good. I don't think you can see it from the trail, and I can get my hammock up. There's a lot of open space, and it's real close to my surprise for dinner. Okay, after some inspection of the trees, this is going to be it. There's a lot of these spikes, pieces of dead branches all over, but I don't see any huge widowmakers above where I want to go. There's always a risk of some of those smaller ones. I put up some toilet paper small amount on that tree. I'm gonna head back to the trail. I wanna see if I can see it before I set everything up. All right, here's the trail. Going like that. And where I wanna set up is kind of that way. And I don't see that white piece of toilet paper anywhere on any of the trees. So I think my green hammock will be okay, and we'll just blend in to some of that small undergrowth. All right, let's head back and set it up. It smells good out here, being in a pine forest. And for October, this is a nice day. Yesterday was nicer, but yesterday I couldn't get out because of work. So it's still in the 60s right now, upper 60s, and it feels great. It's gonna be a nice night. The only thing that can cause a little bit of trouble would be that rain. Okay, camp is set up, and I just gotta find a place to stash the bag, and then I'll head out for my super secret special dinner tonight. All right, bag is stashed 15, 20 feet behind the hammock, down just behind the bank of the ravine. I don't know, makes me feel better putting it there than just leaving it out. Not that I expect anyone to come out here and see this, but I'm gonna head back to the trail, see if I see any bit of it at all, and then I'm heading down for dinner. You can kind of see it back there behind me as I head back up towards the trail. I think we'll be just fine. It's a horse trail to begin with. I know that means people are up higher if they're riding, but it is the end of the day. I don't expect to really see anyone. Well, there is trash. Everywhere you go, there's trash. There's the hammock back there. If you can see it behind me, just a little bit of green, but we're not quite to the trail. The trail's up here a little bit farther. Well, there's part of it. A little bit of it. Let me show you what I can see. Trail where I went in at, or came out of, I guess. Trail heading this way. I stacked all these sticks here as an entry point. Oh, I can just. All right. Camp is set up. Besides seeing a few people at the start who didn't even care that I was there, I haven't seen anyone else. Nice little walk back. We'll cut across the road and relax further. All right, that's a quick and easy walk over to this other part of the trail that goes down, and as you can probably hear, intersects the road. Well, I came out over there because it looked like there was a higher bank the farther down I went, but there is the sign that there's a trail that crosses, so somewhere up here maybe I'll find that, which will make it a little easier going back. All right, dinner time. Let's take it back and cook it. No. Okay, there's the trail that we're gonna take back. That way I don't have to cross 5 or 10 feet of brambles and stuff. I'll catch it there, take it down, and go back up. Fall is here. The leaves are changing. Well, where oh where could I be going? There's no knowing. We're in hell. Let me show you what we got. Here's the old Hellhole Bar, which I believe has closed. So we will not be eating there. But just a tad bit further is the Hell Saloon. That is where I will enjoy a frosty brew and maybe a burger. We'll see. Greetings from hell. Never thought we'd see flowers in hell, huh? But you do. Here we go. All right, can't come to hell without stopping at the Hell Saloon, grabbing a beer and some hell wings, which were delicious. Only 6. I probably could have done 18, but 6 is enough. And I think what we'll do is we'll head back and set up the chair, relax, enjoy this last real nice day of fall here, and have a good night. Let's get back. Almost back to that trail that cuts across. Okay, I'm just about to cut across. If you've watched this far, go ahead and subscribe. I'm having fun doing these, and for the most part, the comments I get back are decent. Seems like most people kind of like it too. I try to come up with some original ideas, stuff that's a little bit different than what's being done out there. But in the end, it's just me doing something I like to do and sharing it. So hit that subscribe, hit the like, throw a comment up there. And you know, one of these times I'll have more of the fellowship along with me. It's supposed to be the Fellowship of Stealth. It's just tough to get everyone together. So a lot of them end up being solos, but I don't mind that. I kind of like it. All right, we're crossing the busy road, and we're gonna head right up here, which takes me back up to the horse trail, which will lead us back to camp. So what I like about this place where I have my camp is it's open. I'm not walking through crap like that. I have on some other ones, and I probably will again, but trails and then a nice open woods makes for a nice easy night. Relaxing. So I took a quick look at the weather, and what was supposed to come later is now coming earlier again. In fact, it's due here at 7, And right about now, it is 6:33. So it's good that I didn't linger in the hellhole, or I guess the hell saloon, and have another beer. I'll get back under the tarp. I can enjoy the beers that I brought and not have to worry about the rain. But it says 90% chance at 7 and rains till 11. Then it should stop. So that's okay. It still feels good to be out in the woods, to be out camping. It'll feel good hanging in the hammock. Whoa, horse poo. Okay, we're headed back, and here coming up are the sticks I placed so I know where to go in. One of the things I like about the pine forest is, for the most part, it's pretty silent when you walk. Just avoid a few of the leaves and it's pretty quiet. Okay, here's our sticks. This is us. I can just barely make out the fly on the hammock down there. Let's get to it. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here and grab my bag from the side of the ravine where I stashed it. There it is. And we'll bring it up, of course, to put it underneath the fly on the hammock. And we'll try our best to keep everything dry, except my throat, because I plan on having a few more beers. Okay. Ouch. Here we go. Everything's set up inside the hammock already. I mean, it's not that much. It's a little pillow I gotta blow up. It's an extra sweatshirt, and it's my overquilt. Oh, okay. Well, quiet, peaceful, no rain yet, but let's get into our beer. I don't usually bring glass bottles. Kind of think glass in the forest, glass in the lake, they don't mix. Too many people are irresponsible. But I'm just going to drink this and put it right back in my little bag. So there'll be no issue there. I just didn't feel like stopping and getting more on the way. Oh, but this is nice. Cheers again. Tonight's Leinenkugel's Oktoberfest. It is the season, and I do enjoy a good Oktoberfest. Yeah. So I thought I'd share a little bit more with you about myself. I usually wrap up every stealther with a little saying, teller of tales, drinker of ales. And that is because I do enjoy telling a good tale. And I also write a tale or two. I've got 3 books that I have written. And I have self-published on Amazon. I might one day share the links to those, but not just yet. And then, of course, I enjoy a good ale. So that's where that came from. And the 2 of those things go together very well. At least I find they do. Telling tales and drinking ales. What a nice night. I'm going to enjoy this beer, relax, shoo away the one mosquito that seems to be bothering me, and check back with you in a little bit. I'm sure the rain is coming. It said 90%. So you'll see that too. Well, it's about 7:15, and there's no rain. So maybe it went just a little to the north or a little to the south, but it hasn't hit yet. With any luck, we'll stay dry the whole night. Popped open another one. It's so nice out. It's just silent. That road's not too far, so I do get the occasional car or motorcycle, but for the most part, it's just silent. It's a nice night to be out in the woods. Perfect way to clear your thoughts and relax and heal your soul. You know, the constant grind of work and the concrete jungle, all the people out there, there's a lot of assholes. This is what you need. This is what I need, at least. Feels good. Nature has provided a perfect beer holder right next to my chair. Look at that. That'll work. So as I sit here, I wanted to thank all the people that have watched, subscribed, commented. Got some really good comments, some good feedback from people, good recommendations. Taping the chair off with some different colored brown, gray, green tapes to kind of camo that chair, get rid of the orange. Someone else suggested, I believe it was a One Tigress chair. I looked at that one. I don't want to modify the chair I have right now because this was a rather expensive chair from REI that I use when I go backpacking up in the mountains. It's ultra light, so I don't know, it costs a lot of money. I don't want to mess with it. So when I move to the new season, I've got a list of upgrades. The chair is one. Getting a new underquilt, a new overquilt. I found a great mini charcoal barbecue I want to get my hands on. And I want to get a light, a freestanding light, like a shop light that has the red light option that can shine up on me too. There's a handful of others. I have them written down at home. But I read the comments. I take into consideration the recommendations. And I use what I have, backpacking, all the supplies I have. You know, it gets expensive to buy a lot of stuff, so if I have it, I try to use it. If I see something else that makes sense, I try to get it. But my equipment will change. It has over the last 20 years. Experience and wisdom has guided what my gear choices are now. But stealthing's a little different, but I still don't I don't break away from a lot of the main thoughts I have towards backpacking, which is, you know, watch the weight. A little comfort goes a long way. Staying dry is most important. Kind of the same way with stealthing, I think. I don't know. Alrighty. Well, the rain has started, hence why I am in the hammock. It's just sprinkling for now, but on the radar I can see there's a nice little system that's going to roll through, and it will hit for a couple hours. Sounds like I can hear it raining a little heavier by the road. It's coming. But I'm in the hammock, trying to keep the lights shining up so you can see. And, you know, today I didn't put the sides of the hammock out. They have tie straps on each side, and you can stretch it out because it's an asymmetrical hammock.
But I didn't do that today to try to get a little bit more snug of a fit with the underquilt, since I know by the morning it's supposed to be down in the 40s, mid 40s, I think. And that'll be the coldest that I have taken this. So we'll see how it does. I mean, right now it's perfectly fine, but temps haven't dropped that much yet. So we'll see how it goes. I do know I want to upgrade those quilts, the under and over quilt, and get something that can handle a better temperature. But for now, I work with what I got. And what I have is just the cheap test things I bought off Amazon just to see if I'd like it. So hopefully I'm not too cold tonight. But here's the rain. I'll check. Whoa, lost the light again. I'll check back with you in a little bit. Alrighty. It has been raining off and on just a little bit. Not a downpour. The winds did pick up for a bit, which caused the trees to squeak and the hammock to sway a little. But that's okay. We're dry and warm right now. And getting a little sleepy. So I think what I'll do is bid you good night. Catch you in the morning. We'll pack up and hike out. And that'll be another one. So until the morning. Alright, good morning. It is bright and early. 5:30. And I'm gonna get packed up here and hopefully be out of here by 6 so I can be home and take one of my kids to school. It was an okay night. It did rain. I stayed completely dry. Gosh, there were some trees though that were squeaking and squeaking and squeaking when the wind would blow real close to me. Kind of gave me the worry that one of them would come tumbling down and right on top of me. But it didn't. It's 44 degrees and the underquilt is still working just fine. Maybe this might be the limit of its range. I just maybe can feel that it's not quite as warm as it was, but it's working. And the top quilt actually worked pretty good too. I did end up covering my head with it. And whenever my head or hands came out, it was a little bit chilly on those. But overall, everything worked. I just know if I upgrade them now, I can get ones that have a lower range for use regarding the temperature. But success. I'm gonna get up. It's cold, but I'm gonna get up and pack up and hike out. It's a short hike, and then be done with it. Catch you in a little bit. Okay, packed up, ready to head out, and I guess get this day started. Here's where the camp was. Nothing that will betray my presence at all. I just wonder, it sounded like one of these real close trees was the one that was really squeaking all night long. It sounded like it was ready to break. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, just about back to the car. Trail's easy to follow, and with the light I can avoid the few piles of road apples that are out there. So I'll be back to the car in a minute, and we'll consider it done. Okay, back at the parking lot. Here are the posts, and over here is the car right where we left it.
And doesn't look like any broken windows. Besides the crack that I already had in it. Everything's good. Okay. Well, successful one. Early trip out today. But I want to get back. I got to take one of my kids to school. Until next time, I am the teller of tales, the drinker of ales, and I camp in stealth because I like it and it's good for my health. See you guys next time. Hit that subscribe.